on our screen are top 5 surprises that performances and surprises that my director is firing, and we have in the top 5 surprise performances, Netherlands beating South Africa. They're on your screen. Afghanistan.
That has to be the biggest, isn't it,
Yes.
surprise of this tournament. Netherlands beating South Africa,
Yeah.
and South
And they have
Africa in
2
such
wins,
a
yeah.
superb form for Netherlands to beat such a big side like South Africa goes to show that the associate nations have worked very hard. And I hope and I pray that they get many more opportunities at this level. I actually want to have a larger number of teams participating in such events. That's up to ICC and the other boards to work out. But the kind of performance Afghanistan has shown, some of the emerging nations, Netherlands have shown, it goes to show that there are other sides who are waiting to have this kind of opportunity wherein they can showcase their talent. Ireland is not here, Zimbabwe is not here, there's so many other sides, Scotland is not here.
West Indies.
West Indies
is
are not here. So I'm saying West Indies is a permanent cricket playing nation, but the emerging nation, there are so many who should be given an opportunity. But I think for me, the biggest surprise has to be Netherlands win versus South Africa.
Not Afghanistan beating England.
Not really. When you look at the bigger picture now, the way Afghanistan is played throughout the tournament, I don't think so. It's that kind of
that's not a
surprise.
surprise.
You can say surprise when it happens in a T20 sort of a game, but doing it in 50 over and you have controlled the game completely. I don't say it now, end of the tournament, that it was a surprise, because they have played that consistent sort of cricket. The big plus for me, as far as Afghanistan is concerned, their batting unit taking a responsibility this time around, and I think that's a big change. We all discussed, we all said about Afghanistan, their bowling unit. They have the experience, they play world over, their bowlers are playing almost all the leagues, and they always a threatening force, but their batsmen taking responsibility and staying in the game. We have hardly seen they were struggling with their batting. Their top 5 were playing almost 40 overs on almost all the games. So that was a big change, and that's the reason why a lot of people are talking about, coming forward, they'll be a force to reckon.
And also against Afghanistan, none of the sides, all the sides would be wary of them because of the sheer audacity of the side, the kind of performance they have in the team. And all the teams knew very well that Afghanistan has a very strong spin combination. But the best surprise, or one can say the biggest addition to this Afghanistan lineup has been their batting performance, and I think that is why we have seen this kind of combination, which Vijay has mentioned. So I think overall, as a combined unit, Afghanistan have done very well.
And one more point here, Rashid has just mentioned and said a very important thing here, that he said we don't have an NCA, we don't have Afghanistan A tours. Most of our boys, whoever gets selected, come and learn at the top level, and that's not the place to come and learn, Rika. That's a place to come and perform. So look at the challenge that they have. They come, they spend time, try and spend time together and learn the tricks of the trade. And I think that's the reason why you have to give credit. It's
okay. The big surprise for me, one of the biggest, is Pakistan. The way they have performed, the way they have fizzled out. 5 wins out of 9 games. What would you make of their performance? Was it all? They lost it in the mind.
If you break down their performance in different categories, the biggest failure has been their spin combination. Shadab Khan, in fact, Iftikhar Ahmed is the 6th bowling option. He's been by far the most economical bowler for Pakistan in whatever games he has bowled. That goes to show that Babar Azam has struggled because of the spin combination. Their pace bowlers, I think Shaheen Shah Afridi, although he has picked up wickets but not at his best. Haris Rauf has leaked runs, and they have missed Naseem Shah big time. And I think without him, Pakistan's pace bowling has really struggled.
Vijay, let's have a quick comment from you before we go into the break.
About the Pakistan? I think you just mentioned, Shahid. I've got 15 wickets, but just 3 wickets at the top order. I'll just add on one more thing. It's not only about Pakistan. England missing out. That disappointment is England coming as defending champions. They never looked like they were in the tournament as far as the business end was concerned. They have shown something right in the end, just playing for a reputation or whatever. But they were the biggest disappointment. I feel more bigger disappointment than Pakistan.